Hi, I'm Joe with Neoti. We're here at the Neoti Tech Center for another Tech Talk. On today's Tech Talk, we're going to talk about the Moire effect. Now, you may have seen the Moire effect, but you didn't know it by name, so I'm just going to explain what the Moire effect is. The Moire effect is that weird kind of ripple pattern that you get when the camera is trying to film or photograph a grid pattern. That's the Moire effect, and it happens a lot when you're trying to photograph or film LED screens, direct view LED screens. And so we'll talk about what causes it and kind of how to fix it. So I've got two pieces of like mesh screen here, right? And if I take them and I overlap them like this and then sort of move them around, you can see that Moire effect happening. It's like a water ripple. And the problem is it's really hard to photograph or film LED screens if you don't know what's causing it or how to fix it. Here's what's causing it. LED screens in and of themselves are a grid pattern of diodes, right? All these individual diodes that are separated out in columns and rows makes a big pattern, right? That's pattern one. Pattern two is the sensor inside your camera, right? So you take the sensor inside your camera that has a pattern to it and you overlap it with the LED screen, and there you get your Moire effect, right? So here's how you deal with it. The first way to deal with it is to defocus your camera a little bit. And you're like, why would I want to defocus my camera? I want to shoot the screen. Well, yeah, stay with me, okay? So defocus the camera a little bit by focusing on something else that's just in front of it. Now, this is really easy for things where you have talent in front of the screen, right? So like concerts or like news broadcasts, stuff like that. You have like an anchor that's a talent, and what you want to do is you want to focus really, really sharply on that talent, and that will defocus the camera on the screen just enough to get the Moire effect out of there. We're not asking you to blur the background, right? So just enough to get the Moire effect out, and that usually gives a really good result. Now, if the talent or the point of focus is not far enough away from the screen, it's not going to work. And or if the screen is not high enough resolution. What am I talking about? I've got a 1.5 millimeter pixel pitch screen right here. If I get back to like a foot in front of it, it's not going to work. Let me show you. So if I back up here and I'm just in front of the screen, the focus is on me, but it's also right on the screen. So I don't have enough depth of field, right? So what you want to do is you want to either get, if you're going to be this close to the screen, you have to get a really high resolution screen. So like a 0.9 pixel pitch or something, right? But what I want to do is I want to create some space between the two of us so that you don't lose quality of what the picture is on the screen, but you still have just enough to defocus it. So I'll come back up and I'm about, I'm probably 5 feet in front of it right now. And you should start to get that Moire effect, go away because the focus is on me. This is a general guide for talent distance from several different pixel pitch LED walls. If you don't have talent in front of the screen and you're shooting it, you really need to do the same thing, is get something in front of the screen. Either temporarily if you have a manual focus, or kind of permanently if you have like an automatic focus only, and focus on that rather than the screen itself, just to defocus it enough to where you can get that Moire effect out of there. The other thing you could do is get far enough back away from the screen itself to where your camera's sensor can't actually tell that that's an LED grid of LED diodes. It just looks like a screen to the camera, right? And then take the shot or shoot the video. And then, like I said, if that's good enough, you're fine. If not, you're gonna have to zoom up in post-processing on those pictures and videos and stuff to make it look bigger. But those are the three ways to do it: is to defocus it, get far enough back, or have another point of focus in front to create enough depth of field. So hope that was helpful. And if you have any more questions or comments, just give us a call or visit our website at neoti.com.